I am the founder and owner of Embrace the Space Between, which is the institute that I founded to help women reclaim their sovereignty or their personal agency, their power, their voice. That's why it's called Embrace the Space Between. It's between the known and the unknown. You know, it's between the past and the future. It's literally the present moment. I'm a triplet mother, and when we had our daughters, we had to sit down and make the decision that one of us was going to leave their job. My husband and I were both working, but our daughters were spending all of their time in daycare. And so we decided that it was more important for us to live in this big house, in the right neighborhood, having all the right things. And I started working. And with that work came travel. And I would say I spent the next years climbing that corporate ladder. I was never home. I flew in and out of our lives, but I made up for it, with extravagant birthday parties or shopping trips to the mall, because all I could do was buy stuff. I was frantic all of the time. I was angry a lot. I kept myself very separate. I felt like a stranger to my family. Then I would start looking around at mortgage payment. You have credit card debt, you have car payments, and then you just get further and further down into this hole. And even though I was making a really good salary, it never seemed like it was enough. So there was no way out. So I almost just wanted to be, dead. And boom, then I got sick. They took me to another room. The doctor came out. He opens up the folder and he's like, "You have cancer." And I just freaked out because, what do you do? That's what I thought about was the kids, how are they gonna live? And I would say that was the hardest thing I've ever done was tell my daughters, because we had worked so hard developing a safe space for them, and then for them to find out that their mom might die is not what you want to do to your children. When you get diagnosed with cancer, there's nothing anybody can do. And then you're left alone in the dark, and you're finally forced to face who you are. And you've been neglecting her for so long. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna be in your peace of mind? Where do you go when you can't find anything to latch onto because it's all unknown and you're living in a space of uncertainty? And the course is about stripping all of that away and becoming comfortable with yourself. First module I called Waking. And I call it Waking because you gotta wake up to the fact that there's even a journey to go on. That you are in control of making that journey happen. Waking is about finding that. So you start to ask yourself these questions. We do the journey mapping. We look at the masks that we wear, and we start to get a sense that there actually is something to do. But when you understand what your values are, that's your line, right? So what am I gonna stand for? How am I gonna live my life? And then you look at your journey of your day and you interrogate it against this framework of what's important to you. How much of your day is actually lived within the values that you say that you will ascribe to? The course is designed to give you the peace of mind where you say, it's okay, I don't know what I'm waking up to tomorrow, but I do know that I am strong, that I'm resilient, and that if it changes, when I walk out the door, that it's okay because I can deal with change. It's literally rewiring your brain, because the creative process actually quite literally rewires us. You learn to release the expectations and the attachments, and you learn when any given moment comes that you can say, oh, this is an opportunity. It's a safe space to uncover the truth of who you are. We're here to support each other. And that's also what I've come to know is the importance of working with people, through people, in a compassionate way. So I like to say I've got my feet firmly planted in the earth, and my fingers are, in heaven, and serving, completely integrated, using all of my business skills and all of those things, but then all of my spirituality to bring the compassionate love into the space.